What if confidence isn't something you find, but something you build? Most people wait to feel ready before they act, but readiness comes from action. Every small step stacks evidence that you're capable. Confidence isn't the precondition, it's the result. So, what step are you avoiding right now? Drop it in the comments. What if stress isn't the enemy, but the signal? Stress means your brain believes what you're doing matters. The problem isn't stress, it's staying stuck in it. The shift? Turn stress into a cue to breathe, reframe, and move forward. Stress is fuel if you learn to burn it clean. How do you currently respond to stress? Comment below. What if the things keeping you stuck are invisible? It's not the big failures, it's the little habits, overthinking, waiting for permission, tolerating energy draining conversations. Small leaks sink big ships. So ask yourself, where's the tiny leak in your life that's keeping you from sailing? Share it below. What if perfectionism isn't about standards, but about fear? Perfectionism says, if it's not flawless, I'm not enough. But here's the truth, progress beats perfect every time. The world rewards boldness, not hesitation. What's one thing you'll do messy this week just to move forward? Drop it in the comments. What if the biggest barrier in your life isn't what you're doing, but what you're tolerating? Tolerating late nights, toxic people, mediocre standards. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your tolerances. What's one thing you're done tolerating starting today? Comment below. What if the real difference between dreamers and doers isn't talent, but follow through? Dreamers wait for motivation. Doers build discipline. Dreamers plan. Doers act. Which one are you living today? Limitless or limited? Comment below. What if your first 10 minutes define your whole day? Most people start with distraction, scrolling, reacting. But leaders start with intention, gratitude, focus, movement. How you start is how you continue. What's the first thing you'll do tomorrow morning to claim your day? Share it below. What if courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to move anyway? Courage is fear in motion. Every time you choose action in the presence of fear, you expand what's possible. When was the last time you acted, even though you were scared? Drop it in the comments. What if being busy isn't the same as being productive? Hustle culture glorifies exhaustion, but exhaustion is not achievement. Productivity is progress on what matters. Busyness is avoidance dressed up as importance. Where are you mistaking motion for momentum? Comment below. What if the fastest way to level up isn't adding more, but cutting leaks? Every complaint, every distraction, every unnecessary obligation drains you. Cut the leaks and your energy skyrockets. What's one energy leak you're ready to eliminate? Share it below. What if indecision is the real thief of dreams? Most people don't fail from wrong decisions, they fail from no decision. Clarity comes from commitment. Decide, then refine. Don't wait to know, act and learn. What decision have you been putting off? Comment below. What if comparison is the fastest way to kill your confidence? Social media tricks you into measuring your chapter 1 against someone's chapter 20. The only real scoreboard is, did you grow today? Who cares about them? Are you becoming more you? How do you fight comparison? Drop it below. What if success isn't about what you do, but who you believe you are? Actions follow identity. If you see yourself as someone who quits, you'll quit. If you see yourself as someone who finishes, you'll finish. Identity leads, behavior follows. What identity are you stepping into today? Share it below. What if pressure isn't crushing you, but shaping you? Diamonds are born in pressure, not comfort. The challenge isn't the enemy, it's the invitation. Stop asking, why me? Start asking, why not me? What pressure are you turning into power right now? Comment below. What if clarity is more important than confidence? You don't need to feel confident to take the next step. You just need to know the step. Clarity drives action. Action builds confidence. What's one thing you can get clear on today that would move everything forward? Share it below. What if rejection isn't failure, but redirection? Every no is proof you're in the game. Every door closed pushes you toward the right one. Stop fearing rejection, start fearing regret. What rejection turned out to be a blessing in your life? Comment below. What if the turning point in your life comes the day you stop blaming? Ownership creates power. Blame creates excuses. The moment you decide, it's on me, you unlock your ability to change it. What area of your life are you ready to fully own? Drop it in the comments. What if the big breakthrough you're waiting for is just small wins stacked daily? You don't need a miracle, you need momentum. One tiny win today, another tomorrow, and suddenly you're unstoppable. What's one small win you can claim today? Share it below. What if fear isn't a stop sign, but a compass? The thing you fear most is usually the exact thing that will grow you. Fear doesn't mean stop, fear means forward. What's the fear you're avoiding that you need to face? Comment below. What if the only limit in your life is the story you're telling yourself? Stories create ceilings or break them. Change the story, change the life. What new story do you need to write for yourself today? Drop it below.